Welcome to the Startup Training Session 1. These sessions are two sessions, Session 1 and Session 2, that is presented every Tuesday evening live. So you can join us and you can be part of the new consultants learning this business, and also you can ask questions and meet the leaders. So don't miss out on this opportunity. Training officer, it's me, Dalene Richter. I am your upline leader, and I've been in the business from 2004 and just love this opportunity. Enjoy the training with me. I would love to introduce you to the leaders of our team. My name is Dalene Richter. I am the founder of the Experience team from since 2004. In our team, we have teams. It is teams that is higher and reach the manager level, and then groups, and that is groups leaders that is still shooting for manager. So Annelies van der Sand is from the team Active Lifestyle. Annelies is based in Bloemfontein. Hetty de Bruin is from the Team Extreme, and Hetty is based in Bloemfontein. Michael and Rita Hetzel is from the group Tender Loving Care TLC, and they are both based in Bloemfontein. Magda Schroeder is from the group Radiant Rooibos, and Magda is based in Bloemfontein. Colette Botha is from the group Blee Unlimited, and Colette is based in Elliot in the Eastern Cape. Lindy Gillamy is from the group Bewonder, and Lindy is based in Heidelberg in the Western Cape. Cornelie Widget is from the group Synergy, and Cornelie is based in Bloemfontein. Annique Els is from the group Infinity, and Annique is based in Bloemfontein. Carmen Pretorius is from the group A-Team, and Carmen is based in Welkom in the Free State. As you can see, we are right over South Africa, and we can build teams right over South Africa. So take this opportunity. With the way we are training and the way we are getting together with Zooms, we can do a great support for new consultants. So build your teams right over South Africa. Joined as a Annique Rooibos consultant. Our products is Annique Rooibos products, which contains rooibos tea that is indigenous to South Africa. Our industry is the direct selling industry, and we are part of the Direct Selling Association, which is an association that keeps us doing honest and ethical business. I just love this part of the industry and this association. Our team is called the Experience team, which was founded in 2004 when I joined. And we specialize in fun, excitement, and authentic ideas. Inside of the Experience team, there's a lot of consultants who are building their own teams and shooting for manager. Our people is consultants who build income through selling personal sales and health and beauty products made with rooibos in South Africa. We are specialized in recruiting new consultants, giving them the same opportunity by developing leadership skills and building an inspired team. Tonight we have a lucky draw. For everyone who is attending, I'm going to give you some time to load my name onto your phone. And then I want you to send a WhatsApp to me, your name, your surname, your member number, and your birthday. Number 2 is who recruited you, your full address and postal code. This I need because if you win, I will send you your lucky or your present. And why you joined Annique. Please tell us why you joined Annique. I'm going to give you a minute to just do that. Thank you. I hope you wrote down my number so that you can complete this task. Where to start if you just joined? The one thing you did right was joining us tonight for the Startup Training 1. So I would recommend that you quickly write down next week's date and join us for Startup Training 2. This will give you an overview of what is happening in the business and what you can do. So my first tip is find a quiet place, get your notebook and be ready to learn. Do it well, be in the moment and learn today. Don't think you will do it later on, because we never do. Tonight is the night that you sit down, write down what you want to do, and use this training to build your business and do well with Annique. The second thing you can do is most of the documents that we are talking about or expressing about, we are sending it in a WhatsApp training to you. Every Saturday morning, it's a once-off training. There's two groups. The one is on product training and the other one is some business training. And it is for self-study. There are 15 days in each of the training, and it would be great if you do self-study for the next 15 days and learn something about products and learn something about business every day. This is also a group where you can, what you can use as a library. So after we've sent the training, I will remove you from the group, but you don't delete the group on your side. On your side, you keep it like that. And any information you receive from anywhere that you want to keep, you send to the product startup training or to the business startup training. So if you need it for a client or for yourself later on, you will know you can find it on your WhatsApp groups. So make sure that you go through this. This is a basic training for you where you can just start with the products and have something in your hand to start selling. Then you have to go out there and start networking. And this is a great way of knowing where to start. Have your pens and paper ready.
Let us help you to get started and find your first clients. What about your family and friends? Your next door neighbors? Your colleagues or the people you used to work with? Phone contacts. ABC to XYZ, contact them all. Try at least 10 per day. Social media. Daily feeds and stories. WhatsApp status updates. Social media groups, pages or communities. Or maybe you want to move out to hair and beauty salons. Church groups, book club, stokvel. Join any group of interest to you. Sports club and gym. School groups, reunions. Ask your friends for referrals. Make a list of people with specific needs like health issues, slimming or weight control, skin concerns, acne or problem skin, eczema, sensitive skin, financial needs. Remember to share the additional income potential. Use the products. Share your experiences every day with everyone, always, and start changing lives today.
Annique, for all those ideas. But one thing that is very important as for being an Annique Rooibos consultant and being an entrepreneur is to know, how do you earn from this Annique Rooibos opportunity? There are different ways of earning income out of Annique, and tonight we are going to look at earn on personal sales. How do you earn on the Fast Start program, which is the first 90 days of your Annique career? And this is an amazing way of gaining products and cash into your business. Earning on level 1 and 2. Earn on building a small team, becoming a one-star consultant, 2-star consultant, 3-star consultant, or a 4-star consultant. Earning on a team when you become a manager. The most important report volume discount statement, which counts as your pay slip, and how to register a new consultant if you want to build a team, and examples of how you can earn 5,000 Rand out of Annique every month. Now, how to earn on personal sales. This is our Annique ABC success plan. Now, ABC stands for this is easy, simple, fun, and easy to do. And this, I must suggest to you, this must be your business plan. To be successful, you follow the rules on this ABC plan and you will grow your income immediately. Now, the first part is in the left-hand side at the top, personal sales, discount sliding scale. And this bigger part is how you can earn when you build a small or a big team. So let's talk about personal sales. Our personal sales is really an amazing way of getting quick and easy money and income. So personal sales is divided into different scales. The first column says off invoice discount. This is on every level 20%. So that means when you order your products, you get discount immediately. So if you order products to the value of 1,000 Rand, you will have 200 Rand discount that you will receive immediately, so that you can put into your pocket. Then, if you order during the month, all your orders are calculated together. And in one calendar month, if you reach certain targets, you will receive additional discount, which is paid back to you monthly. In Annique, they pay it back on the 20th of the next month. So if you qualify for it in February, you will get the payment on the 20th of March, which is quite nice. That is actually your Annique salary. So let's look at the levels. The first level is if you go above 3,200 Rand, all your orders together for the month, then you will receive a 5% extra discount. If you go above 7,800 Rand, then you will receive a 10% discount. If you go above 16,200, then you will receive an extra 13% discount. If you go above 30,200, then you will receive an extra 16% discount. And if you go above 45,200, then you will receive an extra 20% discount. So if you can just stop a minute and or a moment and just look at what we are saying. We are saying your efforts gets the rewards. So look at the 3,200 Rand until the level of 7,799. You get 20% off discount. You add 5%, and the amount you earn per month is between 800 and 1,950. So let's look at the bottom level. If you sell 3,200 Rand, you will get a 160 Rand more if you go over 3,200 Rand on your sales. If you go to 7,800 Rand, you would get 20% plus 10%, and that is the total of 2,340 Rand per month. If you go above 16,200 Rand, it's 20% plus 13%, and that gives you 5,346 Rand just out of personal sales, eh? And then above 30,200, it's 20% plus 16. It gives you 10,872 Rand. And then above 45,200 Rand, it's 20%. and another 20%, and you just go, you get a salary of 18,000 Rand and more. So this is really an easy way of selling products to friends and family and earning an income out of it. Just remember one rule: the time and effort you spend will give you the reward in income. So this is very important, that you put time separate for doing personal sales, and you will receive the income out of it. So if you want to receive a salary out of Annique, then you have to put time aside. I normally say, decide I'm going to put 4 hours a day or 8 hours a day to give it towards Annique, so that I can receive the salary, because it is possible. Enjoy the personal selling. So here's an example of how you can break it up and do it during the month. If you work with your Annique constantly, you place orders during the month. In week 1 for 1,188, week 2 1,922, week 3 1,825, week 4 2,865. If you calculate it together, it is 7,800 Rand that you've put through. So you actually qualified for the 10% level. So how will your paycheck look? Immediately, every time you ordered, you would have received your 20%, which is calculated to the amount of 1,560 Rand. On the 20th of the next month, they will pay your extra discount into your account, and that is an extra 10%. So on that 7,800, it is an extra 10%, which is 780 Rand. And together, you would have received an income of 2,340 Rand. Isn't that amazing? It's really an easy way. You can give yourself a target for every week, and then you can, if you reach it, you know you are on track to receive your income that you need. I also want to say, link this income to something you have to pay. I go for the 45,800 level, because I've been building up my clients and keeping them happy. I'm going to share it with you for a long time. So they order every month. And with that 45,200 Rand level, I actually receive an extra 9,000 Rand every month in my bank account. And that is what I pay my home loan with. So I've got a very nice townhouse at the side of Bloemfontein with the most beautiful view, and that I link to my personal sales, so I can still live here. So link your income to what you want to do with it. What is your why for selling Annique? Link your income to that why. Now, personal sales has certain criteria that you should remember. All orders is in 1 calendar month. Extra discount get paid on the 20th of the next month. And if you order weekly, you will have excellent personal sales. So what can be your plan? This is a plan that one of my consultants, Rita, did, and it works so well for her. So what is your plan? Write it down. By Fridays, let customers place their order and pay with you by Friday. So tell them the structure of your business is they can place their orders during the week, but by Friday they need to do the payment to you. Then on Sunday night, you will place your order on the Annique store. And if you place your order on a Monday morning, they will receive your order, they will pack it, they will pick it and pack it and invoice it. And that order will go out that night. And by Wednesday or Thursday, you would have received your order via PEP or via courier delivery, and you can deliver all your parcels to your customers and get new orders. So one of our consultants, Aurita, used this plan, and after 1 year, her personal sales is monthly over 11,000 to 15,000 rand a month. Well done to her. She is working full time, and she is still doing personal sales like that. I use my clean credit card to purchase my products to accommodate my cash customers, but there is a PayFlex and a mobile credit option on the Annique store when you pay, where what you can use if your cash flow isn't that good. But make a plan with your cash flow, because it's important not to miss any of the orders. So your plan, another idea for you, is what I did when I started with Annique. I was working full time, earning a salary of 5,000 Rand, and then I was studying part time. So I wanted to go and start study full time so that I can finish my degree faster. And when I started with Annique, I made this plan to get to my salary of 5,000 Rand as soon as possible. So I would like to share it with you. My goal was a 6-month plan, and my goal was to get 60 buying clients buying from me every month, and to get to the goal of 5,000 Rand income. So what did I do? I sat down on the 25th of each month and looked at my diary for the next month. Then I booked 12 activities, which was 3 per day. Now, activities is different things. It's like a facial day at home when I take my own products, and I ask my friends and family to come every 90 minutes, and I do a mini facial with them, introduce the skincare products to them. Or I do like a vitamin assessment day. I do the same, but I invite them to come for 90 minutes and we do their vitamin assessment, which you can find on the Training Academy. Or I would go and ask my friends and family if I can come to their work in tea time or lunchtime and do a display, and if they would send around all their colleagues to my station in their tea room. So I would then let them complete attendance register, which I do a big lucky draw out of, and they can order some products from me, but I also get new clients which I can invite to the vitamin assessment or the facial days. Then I ask friends and family to do some pamper parties for me. I either do a facial party or a foot spa party. They invite their friends and family. If it was 5, it's fine. I go to their home with my products. We sit around a table or on the floor around a tablecloth, and I spoil them with the products, either a mini facial or a foot spa, and then they can order some products from me, and the hostess will get a gift out of the day. I normally give them 5% of the sales. So if the sales are 2,000 Rand, they can choose a product of their choice for 100 Rand. So even if they ordered, you count everything together, and then she must choose an extra product for 100 Rand. So you get your discount, so you don't pay the full 100 Rand, but you have to give something to get back, and you got all that new clients who wants to start buying from you. So the other thing that I do, it was slimming clubs. I had a Wednesday slimming club, and my friends and family started to weigh with me, and they brought some friends and family and colleagues with. So any of the activities, we do a few of them in the startup too, so watch out for that. I book them in advance so that I know that I will get the opportunity to recruit or get a new client or a recruit out of that activity. So my calculation worked like that. If I recruit one buying client, it's somebody who fell in love with the Annique products, and they want to buy something every month. That's the goal that I have. If I recruit one buying client at every activity that stays with me in my Annique business, my goal would be that I have 10 new clients every month. So you will see that I book 12 activities, but sometimes they don't go through. So I bargain on 10 activities going through with 10 new clients at every month. So that's very minimal because there is sometimes 5, sometimes 10 people, and maybe you will get more clients. But I bargain on 1 new client per activity so that I can gain 10 new clients per month. Over the 6 months, if I take the 10 new buying clients, I will have 60 clients buying from me every month at the end of the 6 months. So if they buy an average of only 300 Rand, these days they buy so much more, but if they only buy 300 Rand, then you have 18,000 Rand personal sales per month. So if you're on the 18,000 Rand personal sales, you will receive the 33%, the 20% off invoice and the 13%, and it will give you an income of 5,940 Rand. And that will substitute the salary that I received at that stage of my life. So that made a big difference. I just want to say that at that stage, I had a separate credit card where or a separate account, a separate account where my clients paid their money into, or I paid the cash into. I didn't use any of the money. I only paid Annique purchases from it. And at the end of the month, my salary will lie in that extra account, and then I will pay it over to my personal account where all my deductions and payments should go from. So I ran this as a business. I ran a separate bank account for this Annique business, and I didn't touch that money because otherwise I couldn't pay my stuff at the end of the month. So now for the good news. If you have 10 activities per month, and that was only my first 6 months, and the average sales is 1,500 Rand per activity, then you would have had 15,000 Rand extra personal sales in that month. So in that 6 months, while you're working so hard, you are actually earning a bonus income as well. And if you work it out on the 33%, you would have received 4,950 Rand income. So if you do the activities in the month that you are looking for clients, you actually double up your income. So this is an amazing way of having a business plan and linking the personal sales you have to do to the income you need. So speak to your sponsor, speak to your leader, or speak to me, and I will help you work out this plan because it definitely worked for me. The next thing is our 90 days fast start plan, and this is an amazing way of earning income and products and getting your business started. My suggestion to you would be that you do the 90 days. It doesn't matter why you joined Annique. If you joined to just buy your own products, if you joined to earn income on sales, being a seller, if you joined to become a team builder and a leader, it doesn't matter. Commit to the 90 days fast start plan, because this will give you an overview of what is available in Annique for you, so that if you come after your 90 days, you sit down, you can do how do they say, ingeligte besluit. You know how Annique works, so you can make a good choice about what to do next and what you want to do with your Annique business and what you want to specialize in. The second thing is you will know what is available in Annique. If somebody comes over your path and they need this opportunity urgently, you will be able to speak out of experience on what this opportunity can do for them. So even if after the 90 days you decide, I'm just going to go on and just go on with buying my own products. I'm not such a good seller, but I will keep on serving my clients and new consultants that I recruited in the 90 days. At least you would know that what Annique can offer you. So this 90 days is amazing. I would recommend that you do it. And the other reason why you should do it is what's following now: free products and extra cash. So the fast start plan looks like this. You have the fast start plan and you start at the start, and the start date is normally the day you place your first order. So write that down. The day you place your first order. Then you have a goal of selling products of 4,400 Rand. So above this arrow is personal sales. And if your goal is 4,400 Rand, you can reach that in the first 40 days. You will receive a Fast Start gift voucher to the value of 700 Rand, where you can order your own products, the ones you need, with that voucher. It's amazing. The second level is 70 days, and the goal is 8,800 Rand. But luckily for you, that 4,400 Rand is included in the 8,800 Rand. So you already received something for that, but it counts towards your 70 days as well. Your last goal in personal sales is 13,200 Rand, and you can earn a 1,700 Rand gift voucher. So over the 3-month period, it's 700 Rand, 1,500 and 1,700 Rand, and you would have earned 3,900 Rand of products. So just to put it in on a list for you so that you can write it down. The Fast Start plan is for the first 90 days of your career, and it starts on the day you place your first order. It is broken up in 3 segments, and you can earn 3,900 Rands worth of free products. And best of all, you receive a voucher and you choose your own products. So track your career sales points, because this is your Fast Start products, and the sales are broken up in day 1 to 40. You must sell 4,400 Rand. In day 41 to 70, they calculate your 4,400 Rand, and you add another 4,400 Rands of sales, and then your goal would be 8,800 Rand. Then on day 71 to 90, you sell another 4,400 Rand, and your total sales will be 13,200 Rand, and you can qualify for 3,900 Rands worth of free products. So the Fast Start plan has the personal sales side, but it also has a team building side. And this is something that you should look out for, because if you can do it in your first 90 days, you would really gain from Bright Star bonuses and cash bonuses. So the first thing that I want to teach you is, any time in your Annique career, not just in your first 90 days, if you recruit somebody, you register them, and they do the Fast Start personal sales goals, selling this 4,400, 8,800 and 13,200, then you will receive a cash bonus. So if they do the first one, you receive a 200 Rand cash bonus. If they do the second one, you receive a 400 Rand cash bonus. And if they do the last one, you receive a 600 Rand cash bonus. And that is a full 1,200 Rand on your new consultant sales. So I would recommend that you motivate and inspire them and walk this road with them. Check out the sales, keep them up to date, and help them to complete this, because there is something in it for you and for them. So just to show you again so that you can write it down, the Fast Start plan, month 1 to 3 on your team. If you register a new consultant who order and complete the 90 days plan, you will receive a 200 Rand, a 400 Rand and a 600 Rand cash bonus if they do the personal sales on the Fast Start plan. So if your new consultant do that, she will receive the vouchers of 3,900 Rand for products, and you will receive 1,200 Rand. cash bonus. And this cash bonus is paid into your bank account on the 20th of the next month. So if you qualified for it in February, you will receive it on the 20th of March. Okay, then Bright Star bonuses. It is amazing. Again, you can only receive this Bright Star bonus in the first 3 months. So the first Bright Star bonus, if you look at the left-hand side, you will see if you become a 2-star consultant, we call it the S2, it is team sales of 12,500 Rand. And you have to put sales through on your name as well, at least 800 Rand. So if you have 2 people underneath you, they place their orders, you place your orders, and we count everything together in 1 calendar month. If you do that, you qualify as a 2-star consultant. And if you qualify as a 2-star consultant, you earn a 500 Rand Bright Star bonus. So please do this. It's so good to do that. And you may ask the help of your sponsor because she will earn a Bright Star bonus of 250 Rand. So this is an amazing way for you to earn cash into your business and bless somebody with a business opportunity of Annique. Now, the second Bright Star bonus that you earn is if you become a 3-star consultant. At the left-hand side, again, the diagram of how a 3-star looks. Now, a 3-star has 3 people directly underneath them, and one of them qualifies as a 1-star consultant. That is a team of 6,500 Rand. So somebody in your team has seen that the business opportunity works good for him or her, and they want to bless somebody else with that, and they have team sales of 6,500 Rand, and 2 of your people just order, but your sales plus all of their sales together must be 25,000 Rand, and you at least have to sell 800 Rand. If you guys do that, remember that you can add a lot of new consultants. It doesn't matter if you just have the minimum of this and you have 5 or 10 more consultants to get to the 25,000 Rand, that's fine as well. But if you do that, you will become a 3-star consultant title and you will earn 1,000 Rand Bright Star bonus in your first 3 months. So remember, you already received cash back. So just look at what you can have now in your first 3 months. So the short and the sweet is, before I go on, remember that you can ask your sponsor for help, because if you do this, they will receive a 500 Rand Bright Star bonus. So they can help you present your activities and teach you how to do this business. So let's see what happens in your first 3 months. Just a summary. If you start and you do the personal sales and you complete the 3 targets, you receive products to the value of 3,900 Rand. If you recruit 3 people underneath you and you qualify as just 3 people underneath you, and all 3 of them complete the Fast Start personal sales goals, you would receive 1,200 Rand per consultant. So that is a total of 3,600 Rand. If you qualify as a 2-star team leader, group leader, you receive a 500 Rand cash back. And if you qualify as a 3-star group leader, you will qualify as 1,000 Rand cash back. So into total, you earn products to the value of 3,900 Rand and cash bonus to the value of 1,500 Rand. So this is important that you do it. It doesn't matter why you joined. Even if you joined just to buy your own products, do the first 3 months. Earn the products, earn the cash, and then decide what you want to do with this opportunity. So how to earn on building a team further after you've done your Fast Start goals. This is something that you can do anytime in your Annique career, even if you one of our leaders says she was a slow cooker and then she decided she wants to be a steam pot. What do you call it? Something that works hard and fast. And that was like 3 or 4 years after she joined the Annique business. So she decided to build a team, and you can qualify. If that is you, you can qualify, but you can start immediately as well. So you've seen how it works to come to a 3-star consultant. If you move up to a 4-star consultant, your team is your sales is a little bit higher, but your income is so much higher. And there is a bright star bonus again. So let's look at the diagram. A 4-star consultant has to have personal sales of at least 800 Rand. You have to have group sales of 37,000 Rand, and your team must be broken up in the following. 2 people, there must be 4 level 1s, and 2 of them must just buy their products. It doesn't matter. They can just buy, they can just sell, and they can just put through their orders. 1 of them must be a team builder where they have a team of 6,500 Rand. And if they have a team of 6,500 Rand, then they qualify as a 1-star consultant. So one of the people underneath you must be a 1-star. The second or the fourth person underneath you must qualify as a 2-star, which is a 12,500 Rand team. And the structure looks like this. And if you do that, everything is in place, then you will receive, the first time you become a 4-star consultant, 1,000 Rand cash. Isn't that amazing? 1,000 Rand cash. And again, you can ask your sponsor to help you, because he or she will receive a 500 Rand Bright Star bonus. So you guys can do this as soon as possible. Then the goal for all of our consultants is shooting for manager. The time you join is the time that we have a dream for you, that you become a manager in Annique. This is one of the first team building or group leader. Yeah, it's a team building level where you receive extra discount on your whole team. So that is why that is the goal that we want you to go to. So let's show you how a manager looks. A manager is a team of 48,000 Rand in 1 calendar month. You have to have two 2-star consultants. That's 2 teams of 12,500 Rand. Then you have to have 2 people. That is 1-star consultants. So it's 2 teams of 6,500 Rand. And then a few that is just ordering or selling. So this is the basic, this minimum people you have to have underneath you. The more people you have, the higher your sales, the easier you get to the 48,000 Rand. So this is really an amazing way of earning an income out of the Annique. So an example is, if you sell 7,500 Rand, one of your teams do 12,500, the other team do 12,500. Both of them are 2-star consultants. There's one lady who just ordered at least 800 Rand. She must be an advanced consultant, have to have an order of 800 Rand. One of your other teams is a S1 of 6,500, and one of your other teams is a S1 of 6,500 Rand. Then your team sales will be 48,000 Rand, and you will qualify as a leader in the being a manager in our network. And this is again in 1 calendar month. So let's write it down. Team building plan anytime. If you become a manager in 1 calendar month, your team sales is 48,000 Rand. You have to have two-star consultants, two one-star consultants, and one person who orders more than 800 Rand per month. And they have to do it for the last 3 months as well, because then they qualify as a leg for you, which is a good consultant. You will earn a 2,000 Rand Bright Star bonus. Isn't that amazing? So this is an amazing way of earning cash and getting you are rewarded the whole time. So please, please, please make this your goal. Out of this, you can really earn a nice monthly income. So if you receive this 2,000 Rand Bright Star bonus, your sponsor who will be helping you, you can ask her again, because she will earn 1,000 Rand bonus on you. So work together with your sponsor. We are in a mentor-based community. So work with your mentor, work with your sponsor, and get this done. If your sponsor can't help you, ask your leader to help you, because this is a mentor-based, and there's a lot of our leaders who love working with you towards being a manager. So I want to just explain the ABC plan, everything we talked about on one page. So keep this near. If you go onto the Annique Academy, you put in ABC, and then you just search in the information library, and this page will come up. You can save it on your phone and check it every day so that you don't miss your levels. So how it works is, if you recruit somebody underneath you, it doesn't matter if team building is your goal or not, you will receive income on them on level 1 and level 2. So level 1, you will receive an income of 3% if somebody joins underneath you and you have at least 800 Rand personal sales. And if they join somebody underneath them, you will receive 2%. Now, as you go up on the levels, you will see, let's look at manager. If you go down to manager and team building 1, level 1, you will see that because you became to 6%, and your team you're building to from 2% to 5%. So Annique is such a nice payment plan. They give rewards to the people who work. So they reward good behavior. If you go higher in Annique, you work harder, but you receive a bigger income. So this is amazing. Then you will see, I just want to explain this to you again. If you have a team and you're a manager, the first row is your level 1s and the second row is your level 2s. So if you would just have a normal consultant ordering 800 Rand a month and you recruited somebody underneath you, then you would have received 3%. But if you become a manager, you will receive 6% on them. So it double up. If your level 2s goes from 2% to 5%. So this is really amazing. So, the best news of all, if you are a manager in one calendar month with all the criteria, you will receive 2% on your whole group of 48,000 Rand. This is amazing. So it's a whole extra 960 Rand just because you built your levels right. You build it according to the business plan to become a manager. And what happens actually is somebody underneath you in your level 1 or 2 is inspired by this business and they build as well. You will see that you get more levels in Annique. You will get a lot of levels underneath level 1 and 2, and as soon as you become a manager, you earn income on them as well. So this is the best place to be a manager in Annique. $55,000, there's an income linked to it of 6,208 Rand. Then example 2, this team has 20 people ordering every month. Their sales is 77,774 Rand. If you divide it, you will see that it's an amount of 3,888 per person, per consultant. Her income out of this and her team is 5,734 rand that is deposited on the 20th of the month. But out of her personal sales, she also received an extra income. So in total, she earned nearly 7,000 rand out of Annique. Then example number 3. This team has a little bit bigger team sales in one calendar month, and the leader has qualified as a manager. This team has 38 people in the team, and they sold together 461,000 rand. And as you can see, if you divide the team sales by the consultants, it's again only 3,748 rand per consultant. So this is it actually shows you that the more consultants you add to your group, the bigger your team sales will be. You don't have to ask your consultant to sell more and more and more every month. They can be happy consultants just growing 10% every year, so that their income just grow by 10%, but rather recruit more consultants into your team and let them train them and help them to know the product so that they can actually also sell an average of 3,748 per month. And then you will get to bigger team sales. So let's see what she or he earned for the month. Now let's see. 11,573 rand deposit into the bank account on the 20th on that 142,000 rand team sales. And with the personal sales discount, this leader earned 13,425,000 rand. Isn't that amazing? Everything out of Annique Rooibos direct selling. And the nicest thing is you can do this full-time and part-time. If you need any help with this, please speak to your sponsor, please speak to your leader, and we will help you to work out the income you need and how to go back to how many consultants you need in your team with average sales and what you can earn out of them and the time period for you to do that. But our goal is always for you to be managers so that you earn the best income you can. Just a recap. Team building. Anytime. If you are become a manager, your team sales is 48,000 rand. You have two 12,500 rand teams in your team, and they qualify as a 2-star. Two 6,500 rand teams in your team, and they qualify as 1-star. And then a few consultants who just order their products at least 800 rand per month for the last 3 months, they count as your leg. Then you will qualify as a manager and you will earn more than 5,000 rand every month. Remember, the sales is based on one calendar month, so you have to work every month for the same goal. Okay, how to find reports and documents. The most important report that you should know how to use is the volume discount statement. It is found under reports at the top of your grid on your Annique store. And what is important on here is on the left-hand side is your pay slip. In the middle is a summary of your sales and categories, and on the right-hand side is your title of where you qualified for. So this is an amazing report that is updated every day. So if we look at this report, this consultant already received 20% discount on everything she ordered. And she's already qualified for 13% extra discount to be paid into a bank account on the 20th. So this is the actual amount that's going to be paid in. On the in the middle column is the summary of the sales. So if we look at the summary, at the top is the career sales. This is the sales from the day that you start until today. If you are taking part in the Fast Start plan, you can use this to track your sales. So for the Fast Start plan, this career sales is amazing to track. The second one is the personal sales discountable. The personal sales discountable is the total amount of products you sold on which you receive discount. Remember, if you order booklets, samples, stuff like that, you don't get discount on that, so that counts as non-discountables. So why is it separate on this volume discount statement? It is separate because if you buy booklets and samples, it's beneficial for your business, and Annique rewards good behavior, so they want to reward you. So if you are working for your personal sales scale, the amount of your products you sell plus the amount of your non-discountables, books and samples are counted together to qualify you for your personal sales scale. So say you ordered 2,900 rands worth of products you got discount on, and you ordered 300 rands worth of booklets and samples. Together, it's 3,200 rands. So you will qualify to get your 5% discount on the 20th of the next month. But the amount the 5% is worked out on the product sales, the 2,900 rand. So always remember that. And it works exactly the same for the group sales and team sales. So if you go down under personal sales, you see group sales, group non-discountable, and downline sales. So your downline is everybody, all the team leaders, all the consultants, everybody together in your team. Your group is any consultants without a manager in your team. So say your team sells 100,000 rand. At the downline sales, the 100,000 rand will be noted. Then there is somebody in your team who is a manager, and they sold 48,000 rand. So at the group sales total, the 48,000 rand will be deducted from the 100,000. So you will only have 52,000 rand lying at the group sales. So the whole thing is that you are responsible for your group and your manager is responsible for their group. And both of you get paid on that. But good news is you still get a 2% discount, extra discount on the generation team. So please help your manager to grow. So the on the left-hand side is right-hand side is two titles, pin title and paid as title. Pin title is the highest title in group sales you managed to reach in the last 3 months, and next to it is the one for this calendar month. So your goal is to never go under your pin title again, but rather go up and grow your team. So the second part, the underneath part of this volume discount statement, on the left-hand side is your payslip again, and there's a summary of your team's your earnings on your team. So team building is your level 1 and 2 income. Group discount is your 2% on your whole group without any managers in it. Generation is your 2% on every generation. So because you help them grow, you will forever, like interest, get income out of them. Then everything is counted together. The first line, total paid, VAT inclusive, is the amount, that 2203, that is paid into your bank account on the 20th of the month. The total volume discount plus off invoice is the total you earned. So if you are applying for a loan, or you are applying for a rental place or something like that, and you need proof of income, then you can print the volume discount statement of the last 3 months, 3 of them, and include it in your application, because the total volume discount plus auth invoice is what is that 5,000 Rand is what you actually received out of Annique, what you earned out of Annique. Isn't that nice? Then underneath, you will see that every consultant that join under you will fall here, and you will be able to track their sales, track their income, and help them to reach their levels. So don't miss out on this specific function that you can do, something you can do for your team. Track them here on a daily basis and make sure they reach their targets. And you as a consultant, please track yourself here and make sure you reach your targets. In Annique, we work on a mentor basis, so both of you can't miss it if both of you keep an eye on that. Then find documents. On the Annique store, if you go onto your grid, you will see Academy. If you click on Academy, you will see it will open on the Annique Academy. You will log in with the same details you logged in on the Annique store, and then you will go to this page, Information Library, and on Information Library, Business Information, and on this block with the two ladies, it's also Business Information. If you click on there, it'll open in the next page. There is three different groups of documents and videos that you can use. So anything like the ABC plan, the Fast Start plan, anything you need will be underneath this business tools. Branding box, if you want to brand yourself and you want to use the Annique logo and the Annique colors, please read through the branding box, or just open the branding box to your graphic designer so that they can read everything they need, and the logos is also supplied here. And then in the middle is business tools, and in the left-hand side is events. If you go there, there's a lot of training videos. It's amazing. It's not only training videos, it's also all events in the last 3 years is loaded here. So if we do training and we say, you must go and look at the Kickstart 2022, where Pietro Bavai talked about detox, then you can go here and you can go and look for it and you can listen to it. It's a very, very nice to have everything in this library. Get to know the information library. Get to know the academy. It is a good way of learning these products. Then a nice thing on our academy is the courses. If you click at the top on courses, you will see there's 3 courses that you can complete. And I want to urge you to do it as soon as possible. As soon as you are finished, you will receive a certificate with your name on it. It's amazing that you can put up anywhere, because it's good to know your products. They say there's 3 things about this business if you want to be successful. Number 1 is know your product. Number 2 is know your product. Number 3 is know your product. And that is very, very true. We have 3 courses. The one is body care course, lifestyle course, skincare course. So if you complete it, you go through it product by product. You just follow the course. It will take you through the products. And at the end, it will give you a quiz, which you can do, and it will give you the answers. And then you will go to the next range. It's very nice to do. I laughed because one of my consultants, when she joined, she was so excited. She and her husband did this courses at night in bed. They were lying, and then they did a range by range every night. And she says it's amazing how they use the products because they know it. So do the courses as soon as possible, complete them, and then go on to the business academy and do the business courses. It's just nice to know what is happening in Annique. Now, good news is I've completed all the courses, but if you look on the screen, you will see that the lifestyle and the skincare tells me I still have to enroll. Only the body care is completed. It is because from last year when I did the courses, I complete it every year because I want to be updated. There was new products launched under the lifestyle and under the skincare. So if I go into the course, it will show me what I've done, but which ones is new, which ones I should go through. And as soon as I complete that, my course will be shown complete again. So I'm very, very, very excited about this course. Don't miss out. Do our startup 1, startup 2, do your WhatsApp training on business and product, and then your next step is to do these 3 courses. And you will have the confidence to recommend Annique products and Annique business opportunity to everyone. Good luck. I would love to, as soon as you've done your certificate, that you send it to me. Please, 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 just take a photo of it and send it to me and tell me that you are completed. It's nice to send it via email as well. So the next one is just a summary of why does someone join Annique Rooibos. So why would you like to join Annique? It can be that you want to live in a better neighborhood. It can be that you want to go on a vacation once in a while. And if I look at this picture, definitely an island vacation. It can be that you want to buy a new car or at least just drive a car. It can be that you want to save for retirement. It can be that you want to save for your kids' education. Or it can be that it is your dream to start your own business, be an entrepreneur, and make this happen for you. So why would you choose Annique? Annique is a proudly South African business that has been around for 51 years. We create additional income, a fantastic earnings plan with incentive programs designed for maximum earnings. You start earning from day one. You have your own business, but you are not alone in your business. You become a successful business executive. You can work part-time or full-time. You don't need any formal qualifications. And Annique provides support through training, systems, and good product development. So how can you be part of this Annique journey? Remember, I ask you to please do the fast start full. From day 1 to 90, do everything. And then you come after 3 months to this choice and you make your choice. You can be a customer. You can buy full-time from your consultant, or you can buy full-time from your consultant's online shop. So you as a consultant have an online shop that you can offer your customers and they can place their own orders, and the extra discount work a little bit differently and you receive it in the form of a voucher. So number 2 is you can be a customer who order for yourself on the Annique store and to receive discount on your products, but you pay your delivery fee to your doorstep. Number 3 is you can be a consultant who earns a second income to finance your own products every month. So then I would say order about 3,200 Rand and you can earn about 800 Rand, and with that you can buy 1,000 Rands worth of products for your home. So that is why when I showed you all the income potential of the teams is why everybody most of all sells between 3,200 and 3,800 Rand, because they earn 1,000 Rands worth of products for themselves. Number 4, you can be a consultant who wants to earn an extra income in cash every month. You need the money. So I would recommend that you sell 7,800 Rand a month and you earn more than 2,300 Rand per month out of that. And you can go higher and higher and higher. And number 5 is you go for the big thing. You shoot for manager. You build a small team that grows into a manager's team, and your team sells 48,000 Rand and you can earn more than 5,000 Rand a month. So how to register a new consultant? These days, it's so easy because you have a link under profile on the Annique store. You will see that there is a link, a referral link that you can copy and you can send to your new consultant. Or you can post it on Facebook or on social media. And if somebody clicks on that link, they can register. But I must say, you always have to build a relationship with somebody so that when they click on that link, they already chose to be a consultant. So that is one of the ways that you can do it. The other way is you collect her name, surname, or his or her name, surname, cell phone number, email, and the town they live in, and you start quickly register them yourself. I'm going to share a video with you on how you will register them. It's more or less the same that they will experience when they click on your link. How a new recruit will complete their profile. I'm going to show you a video on that. Thank you, Anne-Marie. This is amazing. These two videos are shared on the Startup Training Business WhatsApp group. So if you recruit a new consultant, you can use the second video to send it to the consultant as soon as she is registered, so that it makes it easy for him or her to register or to complete their details immediately. We also share on this WhatsApp group how to order videos. So use that for your new consultants as well. Now we get to more or less the end of this training, but we can't go without sharing something for yourself. Something, a way for you to work and be an entrepreneur. It doesn't matter if you have children, if you have a full-time job, if you are a single mom or a single dad. It doesn't matter. If you have a plan, you can be a successful entrepreneur. So I'm going to share 3 videos of James Yates. Have your pen and paper ready. These videos are also available on the Training Academy, where I was just showing you the information library. You can just search for it there, but it is amazing. So enjoy.
Hello Annique, it's James Yates speaking here. It is an absolute pleasure and a privilege to be with you. I'm sorry I can't be there in person, but I wanted to record this video to share some insights and wisdom from my experience, both as a high-performance coach working with elite athletes through to entrepreneurs all over the world, and also an 18-year veteran of the network marketing profession. I've built high-performing teams in over 40 countries with over tens of thousands of people within my organizations. I've served in senior corporate management within the network marketing space, and in 2018, I was voted in the world's top 3 network marketing trainers, as well as being inducted into the Ambassador Hall of Fame on Business for Home. Most importantly, I've been flying between Australia and South Africa for the past 12 years to help the industry to thrive. I love the market. I believe you guys have got some huge growth ahead of you, and really South Africa is one of the shining stars of the future of the industry. You see, what I've found from many years of experience is as human beings, we've been really taught to be one-dimensional when it comes to success. You see so many people with money, yet they lack time. You see a lot of people with time, yet they lack health, or you see people struggling in their relationships. Success is not just a one-dimensional focus. It's multidimensional. And so in order to be able to achieve the ultimate level of success, we need to focus on more than just what we're doing on a day-to-day basis for our business. We also need to focus on going inwards personally as well. And that's why personal development is such a beautiful part of our industry, and that's why you get to have experiences like you are today. So today I want to cover 3 main things. From surveying all of these great leaders and entrepreneurs around the world, I can tell you that these 3 things are really the most important things to focus on. Number 1, we're going to go into personal performance, your inner game. We're going to talk about some things to really hack, if you'd like, your success in terms of the way you think and the way you feel. Because if you're thinking great and you're feeling good, then ultimately, you're going to find that it's much easier to perform even when you're having a bad day. Number 2, I'm going to then take it into the business realm. We're going to be talking about systems and duplication. And if we want to gain a lot of duplication, we've got to find methods to be able to see multiple people get success all the way through the lines below us. And number 3, we're going to be talking about retention. And the retention piece is something that we would all love more of in any business. So number 1, let's talk about this personal performance piece. So what does personal performance look like? Well, for me, it's the way that you show up energetically every single day. I want to ask you a question, and maybe just have a think about this. How do you start your day? What are the routines and the habits that you currently have? Are you someone that reaches for your phone? It's really interesting. There's a lot of studies out there at the moment showing that people around the world are more likely to reach for their phone first thing in the morning than even say hello to their partner that is lying next to them. How scary is that? Now, I'll tell you why that's the case. Because we're addicted with our dopamine levels. So there are 4 really happy hormones. There are neurotransmitters in our body that make us feel good. Number 1 is oxytocin. Number 2 is endorphins. Number 3 is serotonin. And number 4 is dopamine. Now, dopamine really is triggered with the concept of anticipation. So what we do is we reach for our phone and we take a look because we anticipate something is going to be on there that is going to excite us, whether it's the latest person to comment on a post or whatever it is. But the fact is we reach for the phone. Now when we reach for our phone, our cortisol levels start to raise, which is our stress hormone. And that's because all of a sudden the emails start coming through. We realize that there's an important message there that we haven't responded to or that we need to respond to. And so we've got this addiction to keep looking, but at the same time our stress levels start to rise. And when they rise, what happens is we start to go into this fight or flight mode. So we're already in reactive mode first thing in the morning. We haven't even got the day started yet. Sometimes we haven't even got out of bed and we're feeling like we're in the mode of reaction. Now the problem with this is that a lot of people are starting their days like this. And if you want to be a successful entrepreneur, you can't start the day in reaction. You need to be in control of what you are doing. And so what you generally find is when people's stress levels are raised, and again, your body's designed to use those stress levels, the cortisol raise, as a way to get out of situations that aren't serving you. You know, if you hear a gunshot, if you see a snake on the ground, you know, it's designed to get you away from those elements of danger. But a majority of human beings are living with chronic stress where the cortisol level is raised consistently amongst other stress hormones. And the problem with this is that after 7 minutes of our cortisol being raised, 50% or more of our brain starts to shut off so that we can focus all of our energy to get out of that situation. So not only are we starting our days in reaction mode, but we're also shutting off our capability to be able to perform at our peak and also under pressure. That's when then there's a car that cuts you off on the way to work or the way to your business meeting and you get stressed, you honk the horn, you get really angry. And that's again, it's a trigger, it's a reaction, and we constantly live in this world of reaction. So what we need to look at when it first comes to personal performance are areas and elements of all of these habitual things we've been doing for a long period of time. So the first challenge I have to you is to not touch the phone for the first 2 to 3 hours in the morning. And in fact, I'm going to challenge you, if you're not doing something like this already, to start your day with something that can trigger your happy hormones in a different capacity, make you feel fantastic. It's called MBI. Move, breathe, set your intentions. And here's how it goes. Number one, my challenge to you is to start your day with at least 20 minutes of movement. Even if it is just getting out of bed every morning and literally going for a walk where you're getting, your heart rate up enough to get a little bit of a sweat on. Then once we've done that form of exercise, and I know some of you in the room will be gym goers and you'll take that to a whole nother level, which is great. But the most important thing here is the next piece. Because once you're moving, and by the way, that triggers your endorphins and some of your dopamine levels, you start feeling good. You've got oxygen going through the lungs. That's where your best ideas are going to come from. But then what we do is we go into the B part. So M's move, B is breathe. Breathe, mindfulness. There is so much science to show the importance of practicing mindfulness. Now, mindfulness can be forms of meditation, can be breath work. You could be even just after your exercise stretching. But here's why this is really, really important. Being able to do and practice mindfulness for an extended period of time. In fact, there are studies showing that for 8 weeks, people studying mindfulness and practicing mindfulness have been able to shrink their amygdala, which is the little almond-sized piece in the brain that triggers the cortisol response. So what they've found is you can actually shrink the amygdala, and that means that you're able to respond differently within situations and scenarios. So when the car cuts you off, although it's still the same amount of time, you're able to breathe through that and decide whether you're going to react or whether you're just going to own that particular moment and continue to go forwards in a really tranquil, quiet, happy space. Now think about why am I telling you this right now? Because if you want to succeed in network marketing, you're going to have pressure every single day. You're going to have scenarios where some people don't show up to meetings. You're going to have situations where financially you're expecting to get more results faster and you didn't. And you've got to ask yourself the question, do you want to be in reaction mode? Or do you want to be in proactive mode where you're taking control of your future? And so moving forwards, we've done the M, which is moving, B, we've done the breathing, and now we've also done I, which is our intentions. We're setting the intentions for the day. What are we looking to accomplish for the day? By saying your intentions out loud with the end in mind. So for example, if it was 6 a.m., you might say something like, it's 6 p.m. and I've contacted 5 people today for my business and I feel fantastic. By saying this out loud with the end in mind, we start to trigger response mechanisms neurologically in our brains that make us really look at everything like it's possible. And by doing that, and doing that consistently, you are going to set yourself up for success. In fact, we often hear a habit or a new habit takes up to 28 days to form. Well, my challenge is for the next 28 days simply to start with M, B-I. Move, breathe, set your intentions as well. Now, we could speak for hours about all of this neuroscience and all of this personal performance piece, but my challenge right now is just to stay really, really simple. One thing to add to that is spend more time in the sun. Sun also elevates our serotonin levels. Our serotonin levels is another one of our happy hormones. It makes us feel good. So the question is, when you finish watching this video, turn to the person next to you and ask them what are they currently doing for their morning routine. And possibly there's an opportunity for you to both hold each other accountable to this whole piece. Number 2, we talked about systems. So how do you then, now you're feeling good, how do you then start your business day in terms of doing the activities that matter? Well, this is where it comes into one of the most important pieces when it comes to that duplication piece, which is putting things in place that are really easy to remember that your team can follow. And I always say that systems are duplicatable, tools are interchangeable. Now, systems are the order in which you do things. And the tools are the things that are going to come in within that system. For example, a tool could be a video that you might have. It could be a product catalog. Whatever it is, it's got to be put in the right order. It's got to be used in the right order. So I'm going to give you a little business hack right now with a system that I truly believe is probably the simplest system you've ever heard, but the most important. And that's called System 5. There are 5 key steps that people want to be focused on every single day within your entire business. And the great thing about this is you can measure it. And by the way, if you can measure it, you can improve it. Step number 1 is adding to your contact list. Are you going out to prospect for your business, or are you going out to really build relationships that last? I find the most successful people in the world network on purpose. They understand that their network is their net worth. There is a true correlation between the people that you're spending time with and what you end up accomplishing within your life. So it's important that we go out and we add people to our list, not just for our business, but we're going out and networking and finding people that light us up, and we know that we can light them up as well. So network without the transactional mentality and find circle groups. So for example, if you love going, we use the gym. So if you like going to the gym, find a gym and hang out with people that have similar values. You'll get into great conversations, and you might find that there's a problem that they have that you can solve with your opportunity or your product. But you're not going to the gym for that. You're going to the gym because you want to create friendships that last. So I always have the saying, turn strangers into friends and friends into family. Get out and meet people. So every single day, no matter what, we're adding people to our list. That's number 1, our contact list. Number 2 is inviting people that are on our list to take a look at our products and our opportunity that we have. Now, it's really, really simple in this regard with what to do, because this is where you and your teams will already be inviting in a particular way. But the challenge is to be doing this consistently, to ensure that there's not a day that passes without inviting. Because if people don't hear from us, then we're not in business. This is the most important piece when it comes to building a network marketing business, because the rest really follows on from here. So how many people are you adding to your list every day, and how many people are you inviting to take a look at what you have to offer? Number 3 is sharing the information. So now you've booked a meeting. So the number 2 is like, hey John, hey Mary, listen, I've got an opportunity for you. Would you be open to taking a look and giving me some feedback? And when they say yes, then you book the time, whether it's on the phone, whether it's a 3-way call, maybe it's you, your upline, and the prospect. Maybe it's a Zoom call. It could be a coffee meeting. It could be a group presentation. There are many ways to do a presentation. But once you've done the second step, you're inviting people to something. That's then to number 3, the share. That's where you've got the opportunity to be sharing the information that matters. So make sure that you're doing that consistently also. Number 4 is the follow-up. And so we always look at statistics on the follow-up, and generally the average person that joins a network marketing business will do it somewhere between the 5th and the 12th exposure. So if you've had someone say to you, thanks but no thanks, and you feel down about that, please don't, because here's the thing. It's going to take time. There are 2 types of zones here. There's the looking zone, where you're looking for people to take a look at your opportunity. And then there's also their looking zone, when they're looking for an opportunity. Most of the time, 95% of the time, someone's not looking for something when you're looking to find those people. And that's totally fine. So just know that when someone says no, it's a not yet. It's about consistently staying in contact with people. It's about sharing the opportunity once. And if someone says no, it's staying connected as friends. And
At this stage, I just want to say he's talking about recruiting someone um, into our business, and that has two meanings. The one is recruiting them as a consultant, and the other one is recruiting them as a customer for your business. So always be open to both these opportunities, and everything he is saying is applicable to recruiting customers for your personal sales or recruiting consultants for your business team building.
when timing is right, you may find there's an opportunity to kick back in to the conversation. But for me, the average follow-up is minimum 5 times before someone's going to join. So find ways to stay connected as human beings. If someone's close to joining but they're not quite ready yet, that's totally fine as well. Book another meeting, share some more information, keep the dream, keep the conversation alive. But don't get down on yourself, because this is a long-term process, not a short-term win. And step number 5 is the enrollment. So step 1 was contacting, or the contact list. So that's adding people to your list every single day. Step number 2 was the ability to invite people to take a look at what you have. Step number 3 is sharing. Step number 4 is following up. And step number 5 is enrolling. Now the enrollment needs to be as simple as possible, where people can see the value that you have. You see, there's perceived value and there's actual value. If someone sees that the value is less for them than what you are asking them to pay to get started, they will not join. If someone sees the actual value, that the value is more than they've actually seen the price tag, they will join. It's as simple as that. So when you're sharing information, rather than trying to pitch, rather than trying to sell, are you connecting what you have to the problems and the needs of the people that you're speaking with? Are you asking enough questions to find out what they're looking for? I always love the end of a presentation, which is asking really, really good questions. Hey, John, what did you love the most about what you saw today? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being you're ready to get started, 1 being you're not at all, where do you fit on the scale? And John might say, I'm a 7. So John, based on you being a 7, what do you need from me in order to help you to get started? This is the key to success. 5 simple steps over and over and over again. And one little hack for you today. If you can measure anything, you can improve it. So what if you and your whole team were tracking these 5 steps every single day with a point system that would allow you to get the best possible result? Well, the point system is this. You get 1 point for every new person you add to your contact list. You get 2 points for every time you invite someone to take a look at what you have. You get 3 points if they show up and you do the presentation. You get 4 points if you follow up, because again, the follow-up is more important even than the first meeting, right? It's a consistent, and the follow-up, by the way, is another meeting. It's consistently meeting to meeting to meeting when people are ready for them. Step number 5, the enroll, you get 5 points. Your goal, minimum, if you're part-time in the business, is to do 10 points a day. If you're full-time, 20 to 25 points minimum a day. If I was coaching and working with you directly, I would be challenging you to do those numbers higher, but I rather that everyone focuses on doing some minimum numbers and consistently does those for 28 days so that you can watch your business explode.
Thank you, James. He's really got great plans and it really works to keep you motivated and keep you on track with this business. The last video.
The final piece from me today is the third area I spoke about, which was retention. You see, some people are going to join your business and buy your product for reasons associated to them around those 2 solutions. So for example, if someone wants to make money, they might join to make money. If someone wants to get a result with the product, they're going to buy the product. And if they're not getting a result in the time that they perceive they were going to get a result, then you're probably going to lose them. But here's the thing. If they feel like they belong to something that is greater than themselves, if they feel like they belong to a family that uplifts them, that makes them feel alive, if they feel like they belong to a team that really helps them to grow as human beings, no matter whether they got the result in number 1 or 2, they will stay. Your retention in your team comes down to how much you focus on building human-to-human connection. And that can happen many different ways. That can be phone calls to people regularly just to check in and see how they're doing. That can be your Facebook groups. That can be your WhatsApp groups. But make it inclusive for all types of people. Just because you're going to the summit at a certain speed doesn't mean everyone sees it that same way. Have you already created a space for every type of person to feel like they can be a part of this growth program with you? Because if you focus on that and you make it your absolute job title to love on people rather than to move product, you will move more product and you will build more friendships that last the test of time. And as I see the retention of many different teams around the world, the moment we start to focus on this piece, we see an extravagant growth. It's so simple, but it's something that's missed often because, again, our perception on a lot of things dictates how we act. And my challenge to you today is to work with people and meet people where they're at, rather than always assuming people are going to go down the same speed and the same path as you. So number 1, we spoke about personal performance. There's a lot to this game. But my first challenge to you today is to start off with MBI every day and get out in the sun when you can. Number 2, we spoke about the importance of having a system so that you can create the ultimate duplication. And number 3, we talked about a simple little hack here that can help you to create more retention because everyone really wants to be there. Now, I know you've got an amazing culture already. I know what you've already got in place here in terms of products, in terms of your opportunity, in terms of everything that's in play. You are absolutely blessed to be aligned here with a company that is really, really at the head of their game. To finish off, I'd like to challenge you to grow just 1% every single day. Consistent growth will help you get to the summit faster than you ever thought possible. So many of us try to change everything at once, but it's the ones that are consistent, changing their habits over time, putting in the groundwork, making sure they better themselves, are the ones that not only get to the summit, but they also stay there. You have greatness in you. Get out and wear your own greatness.
Wow. This was really, he's an amazing speaker and he's got great ideas. And all we have to do now is add the action to the ideas. So this is his System 5 tracker, just to summarize. It is available on the Annique Academy under Information Library. You just put in James Yates or James or System 5 tracker and you will see that you can download a page who's got 3 of this on it. 5 tracker, when you do it, you must write this down to your list every day. 2 points if you invite them to a meeting or presentation you are given. 4 points for and 5 points for each enrollment as a client or a consultant. Did you write that down? This is a great way of testing yourself for doing what you should do to be a success in this business. Then points per day. If you are part-time, he said 10 points per day. If you are full-time, 25 points per day. And if you are a team builder going to a manager as soon as possible and higher, he would recommend higher than 25 points a day. So now we come to the end of this training. Thank you for attending the training. I hope you learned a lot and I hope something was inspired by you to do this business brilliantly. It's a heartfelt business. It's a face-to-face business. It's a personal development business. I just love being part of this. I want to say stay on for a few takeaways. We would love to hear from you and we're also going to do the lucky draw for all the attendees. Thank you.